Let's see who we got in the chat. I hope the mic's working. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties this morning. We got a sick bastard in the house, random FPV, JJ, David T, which shout out to sick bastard JJ and David T for being dope ass moderators for the channel, helping keep the trolls at bay, keeping our community clean. We just came from the accent reveal, the long-awaited video that was supposed to come out 1,700 followers ago, but the lunar colony grew a lot quicker than expected, which is a good problem to have. Got Dane Drew in the chat. Don't know about the mic. Damn. How about now? How about now? Dang. Shit. It's so frustrating. How about now? That's better? Really? So maybe if I just take the wind muff off. It's also kind of windy today. No? Okay, so is it the iPad mic? When I'm close to the iPad, is it doing it? Ah! Damn! I'm gonna unplug and replug and see what we can get going. It says green. We're trying this again. Give it a sec. How about now? Anything better? I could also try my other mic. Because I have two. Mic check. Yeah, the mics should be fully charged. Is this any better? Okay, 2 microphones to the mouth. If this doesn't work, we're just rolling with the iPad mic. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna just talk loud. I'm gonna just talk loud, I guess. This is how things have been going this week. Mullet Mona's in the house, what's up? Yeah, we're just gonna use the iPad mic because for some reason this setup doesn't want to work right now. Super weird. But anyway, you guys just found out like a big secret. Oh my god, Kalea's in here. Kalea, Kaloy. You guys saw a little bit of her in Mullet Mona's episodes. I think they're together right now. Are you guys just both got your phones out? Are you guys at Kalea's house right now? Oh, someone said put them both in the mic box and then pull them out again. Oh, I wish I was there with you guys. I'm gonna try the mics one more time because I hate bad audio. Okay, one last try. They're all in the box together, which is how you sync the system. And you guys can see the box has 3 out of 4 bars of battery, so pretty charged. Take it out. And then plug it in. It might be because this, I need to put some electrical cleaner through that port. It got salt water. Anything? Anything? There you go. Fuck yeah. Yes, yes. Amazing. All right, let's get a little muff on there. Yep. See, you just gotta not give up. You just gotta try a little bit longer and then usually it'll work. Except there's one case in my life where that's not fucking true at all. And that is with the van. Yep, I'll say it. The van is still fucked. Clip this to my dreads. So, update on the van situation because I know a lot of you are probably wondering. The van is still broken. Very broken. At this point, at first, it would start and just wouldn't shift gear. So I wasn't driving it, obviously, because I couldn't shift gear. But now, it won't even start. And no, it's not the battery. I think it's actually stuck in gear. That's why it won't start. And so, yeah, the van is fucked. Usually, I would say, oh, you just gotta like try a little harder and like pass this test of the universe. But I think at this point, the lesson of the universe is to know when to let go. Yeah, as Marcus Aurelius just said, throw it away and get another one. That's the fucking plan. I'm actually hoping today, well, okay, no, I'm not gonna give away that tea this early in the stream. We still haven't even talked about the accent reveal. The van is crying mercy, it wants to go to sleep. Yeah, the van wants to just roll over and die. And I've been keeping it on life support for 3 years now. And it's just like, have mercy, let me rest. So, yeah, I think we gotta let the van rest and get something more powerful and more reliable. Mullet Mona missed the accent reveal. It's okay because you already know. You should be able to shift it into neutral at the gearbox. Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to do shit to that van. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I just can't. Plus, I have such a good vision for what I want to do with the next van. Like, so clear of a vision that I know it's going to happen. Hybrid van? Ooh, that would be cool, actually. So, I would maybe consider a hybrid van, except for there's a different van I already have my eye on. A 2002 Chevy Astro van, which I've been messaging the owner of. We've been texting, and I'm potentially gonna go test drive it today. So, if he accepts PayPal, maybe I'll buy it today. Guys, by the end of today, I might have a new van. That's if it's not rusty and if the engine seems sturdy. He said he has a lot of the mechanic receipts and stuff, like paperwork, so if it's good. Sick bastard said, bring mechanic. I'm bringing Rainbows. Rainbows is gonna drive me. He has a show today on Whatnot. Wow, the wind is really blowing the iPad. Yeah, as long as it's good, I'll buy it. But if it's whack and like iffy, like if I'm not 100, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no, basically. So yeah, I'm going to see about buying it today maybe, which is insane. I've been going by foot. Like, I walked to this beach today from the van so I could, you know, so I could do the stream. Thankfully, it's not super hot today. Actually, let me show you guys how the beach is looking. a little bit cloudy. But it's okay because that's better than being overly hot. Have the person drive the van to you if they're close. Well, I think we're gonna go see it. They're kind of far. They're like 35 minutes away from where I am right now, I'd say. Plus, okay, the person I have been texting that owns it, at some point they were like, if you don't have $6,000, there's no reason for us to move forward. Actually, don't let me put words in their mouth. I'll just look at the message and read it to you. Oh, just an FYI, if you don't have $6,000, there's no sense in moving forward. I have a dozen people wanting it. Meanwhile, it's been listed for over 2 months and he hasn't budged on the price. So I don't know, him saying that makes me really hesitant to try and like negotiate it all. But also, $6,000 is like all I have. So I don't know if I want to pay $6,000 and then not have money left over to start the build, you know? So I'm like, if he'll take $5,000, that's really like, if he'll take $5,000, I'll be hella stoked. Like, I'll pay $6,000 under duress. But yeah, people are like, wait, why the attitude in their message though? I don't know. So yeah, that tells me it may not be worth $6,000. Offer $5,000, yeah. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he'll take $5,000. I'll say $5,000, and if he says $5,500, then like, okay, I'll do that. But this is also like hinging on the fact of if he takes PayPal or not, or like PayPal or Venmo, which Venmo has a $5,000 transaction limit per day. So if he's like, I won't take PayPal, I'm like, then you'll take $5,000 or you'll take nothing, because that's what. Oh, Rodney Wilkins is here. What's up, Rodney? He said, yeah, tell him $5,000, otherwise he would sold it by now, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's been listed for over 2 months. And he's like, I have dozens of people wanting it. Like, if there was dozens of people who actually wanted it, then it would be bought already, right? By the dozens of people. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask Rainbows to do the due diligence of looking at what he can. He actually looked at, like, he asked ChatGPT what to look for in an Astrovan, like things that typically go wrong. So he's got a list of factors to check out. So yeah, my main concern is I'm gonna be looking for if there's rust on that thing, because I have lived in my rust bucket for too long to move into another rust bucket. Someone said, what if he's watching? Then at least he won't be blindsided when I tell him that I'll give him $5,000 and that it needs to be via PayPal. At least he won't be shocked. Tell him you're sponsored by Ryobi. I'm still waiting on my Ryobi sponsorship. Maybe by the end of the build, by the end of the Astrovan build, I should be sponsored by Ryobi, because I'm gonna be like sawing and screwing wood and like, you know, that type of shit. So. Molly, where you get 5K? YouTube. YouTube, baby. This is my job now. Best job ever, in my opinion. 3,500 or walk away. You're crazy. I wouldn't go that low. I want to respect the sanctity of the Astrovan at least a little bit. You guys are funny. Oh, Michael said, sounds like a bunch of people went and saw it, thought it was shitty, so he thought they wasted his time. You know, that's actually a good point. That's probably why he's like thinking people are wasting his time. But like, okay, if you overcharge for a car, then yeah, people are gonna not buy it unless it's perfect. Ask him if he will take half down and payments over another 12 months. I don't want to get into a payment plan type scenario. I don't like that type of stuff. I like to just be like bought and done. That's part of why I've been talking about the Dodge Pleasure Wagon, getting the Pleasure Wagon, but that's $29,000, the one I want anyway. And I would have to get a loan for that. So basically my current vision is that I want to work another whale season out here on Maui. It's not gonna be able to be done in my Volkswagen. That's not reasonable. Like any of the people who are like, no, just fix the Volkswagen, like don't even bring that up to me. I'm done with that van. I will not be hearing you out on that. I am ready to stop choosing my suffering. I'm ready to have a van that fucking works and one that can drive up the mountain. So, yeah, this is hopefully happening today. Start at 45. Yeah, maybe I will, depending on how good it is. If I show up and it's like a really good van, then if I show up and it's not rusty at all and like he really has put a lot of money into the engine and it seems good, you know. This is just so crazy. I haven't bought a car in so long. How much is shipping a vehicle between mainland and Maui? To get my van from here to California was gonna be almost $2,000. They upped the price. So I'd assume it would be the same coming this way or even more. Victor Kreitner sent $3. Thank you. That's a $3 closer to the Astro van. So I'll offer him $5,003. Did you say which year it is? 2002. 2002. It's one with the Dutch doors. Someone wants to be added as a mod. Sorry, Judah, I only add people as mods once they've been like a loyal mooner for a while. Ask him if he wants to trade for your van. Oh, I don't know. I'm not ready for that. So here's the other layer of the plan. My van is still my home base right now. I've been like still living in it, but it doesn't roll. Someone asked earlier, oh, I forgot to address, I think it was David T asked if my van is still parked at my friend's house. I was parking at a friend's house who I had rented a parking spot from her. Like I gave her some money to leave my van there while I was in Arizona, the second trip of the summer. And then I came back and me and her ended up hanging out a bunch and like getting pretty close. And then the van stopped working and she was like, well, you can just stay with me until you get your shit sorted out. So I was staying with her for like, I don't know, a week or two, probably like 2 weeks almost. And it just got like way too intense and we ended up having a falling out. So the van is not parked there anymore. Rainbows helped me tow it to over by his place, and it's my home base now over there. Oh, someone sent some rubies. I'm so sorry. I'm on my iPad streaming this, so I don't actually get to see when gifts pop up. But I see rubies appear right here, so thank you. I don't get to know who it was or what the gift was, but thank you. Oh, Slime Thugger. That's what JJ said, so I'm assuming you sent it. Thank you, Slime Thugger. The Bitfinity said, that's 23 years old, 5K is too much. I don't have a good concept of this stuff because I paid 12K for my Volkswagen and that thing's 45 years old. So what? Like, I don't know. At this point, I just really like the Astrovan because I have such a strong vision of what I want the inside to look like, and out of all of the Astrovans for sale on island, this one looks like the best option. So basically, that's what I'm having to look at, is like paying a little bit extra, knowing that I'm getting the best Astrovan on island. I'm getting kind of hungry. So we're having a papaya. If you guys were ever curious about my papaya eating technique, I'll show you right now. For 6 grand, this thing better be spotless, no rust, no miles. I hope so, man. Oh, Michael says Kelly Blue Book says the Astrovan is worth $1,600 to $3,700. Interesting. So basically he's trying to charge double. Yeah, I'm gonna, depending how it looks, I'm hoping it'll be just like a really good quality, and then I'll offer 45 or 5, and then fuck, I don't know, guys, this is crazy. Oh, Masi says Astrovan should be easier to fix and parts fit Chevy. Yeah, that's the main reason I want to make a switch to a more like easy to fix. Not that it's easier to fix, because Volkswagens, like as far as swapping parts out, they're really simple engines, but like having to swap them out so often and having to try and get a hold of the parts is lame. If it has a 4.3 engine, it will be a need runner for a long time. Oh, be a good runner. Yeah, I think that is the engine in it. And I've heard they're very, very reliable. So I just really, really hope that it's a good van and that he'll take 5. Even if it's 55, at least that leaves me $500 to do my build. Because, okay, and someone asked if I'm gonna try and take it to the mainland. I still want to do the road trip, but not yet. I don't think it's time yet. It was gonna happen in the Volkswagen this summer. The Volkswagen crapped out. So I'm like, okay, the universe doesn't want this to happen yet. Something else is in play here. I want to do this Astrovan build. I've been journaling about it for like a week and a half straight now. It'll be more stealthy. It'll be more reliable. I'll still eventually get to do the road trip, maybe in the Astrovan, or I'll still buy the Pleasureway. The inner island shipping is actually not bad. When you ship a vehicle to the mainland from Hawaii, it has to be empty. That's a deal breaker, because I'm gonna have this shit built the fuck out with like cedar and monkey pod interior. but the inner island shipping, you can have stuff in it. So I'm thinking that I'll be able to have my island vehicle where I can ship it to Big Island, ship it to Oahu, ship it to Kauai, you know, like island hop in the Astro van, and then have the Pleasure Way as my states traveling van. Oh, we got David Sesney in the house. Did you start early? No, but a lot of people got thrown off by the time change. Did your time zone change? We don't change our clocks out here. And so I did 10:10 Hawaiian Standard Time. But if all of the people who are in like states that do change their time, it probably seems like the time was wrong. Oh, congratulations, Sick Bastard, on 500 subs. Joseph said, whatever you offer him, you need to do it with confidence, or at least without doubt, as much as possible. I will try to be as confident. Okay, I'll practice on you guys. I'll give you, okay, pretend like you guys are the guys selling it. I need negotiation coaching. I'm gonna just look at him. I don't have a poker face. I am indeed a silly goose. Michael, tell him 4K final offer. Okay, thanks for the coaching. I'll give you 4,000 final offer. There's like a fucking smirk after. I have to keep it contained. I'll give you $4,000. My eyebrow needs to behave. How about 4,000? If you, I'll be like, I'll start with, I can PayPal you 4,000 right now. Like this minute, $4,000 could show up on your phone. And then he'll be like, no, 6,000. And I'll be like, I'll Venmo you 5. And hopefully he'll be like, sure. Or he'll be like, no. And I'll be like, well, have fun with another 2 months of people showing up and bailing on you. Rodney said if he's stuck on 6, he should have stated that, huh? He said if I don't have 6K to not bother. I'm like, okay, if he's fine with sitting on it, which, okay, we're gonna open the papaya. This is my papaya technique. Most people would slice it in half and scoop the seeds out. I personally like the seeds, and I also like to be able to eat a papaya while I'm walking. So I do it a different way. I create a little opening in the top. See, once you cut through the skin with your spoon, you can make a little papaya bowl. Start by eating the plug. Oh my God, I just got a text from a number that I think is the guy that's selling it. Watch him be like, I'm on your stream right now. No, I'm not taking 5K. Oh no, it was just him confirming the time. Yeah, Danger, the seeds are spicy. Yeah, David Sesney, I didn't actually start early today. I think your time changed. Did you have to change your clocks? Or, I mean, they probably automatically change nowadays, but I started at 10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Does anyone know if New York does daylight savings? Yeah, our clocks don't change here. Mars said, I have a feeling you'll start giggling while trying to be a hard-ass negotiator. Honestly, I'm wondering if I should just not try to be a hard-ass negotiator and ask, just as myself, just be like, hey man, I'ma just be real with you. You said to not go forward if I don't have $6,000. I do have $6,000, but that's all I have. So are you really trying to take all my money right now? All of it? I need a little bit left for my bills. Okay, New York does. So that's what's going on. No worries, David. You come every week. No worries. Also, shout out to him. David Sesney is this channel's #1 sponsor. Speedy K says, just be nice, but ready to walk away. I am ready to walk away if it's feeling like a sus situation and he's being like a dick about it. I'm not just gonna like put my tail between my legs and give him $6,000. But if it's like, if it's good, like I honestly could pay the $6,000. Like this is, for me, this is more than just buying a vehicle. This is me buying my next house. So, plus, if I don't buy this Astro van, I'll just go back to Mona's house for a bit again. Because yeah, being in the situation I am right now where my van's not running and I'm just like leaving, I don't know, I'm just like living out of it and like walking around. I mean, I've Ubered around too and Rainbows gave me some rides somewhere, but like for the most part, I'm just walking around. It's not super ideal, especially when I had a flu. I had a pretty gnarly stomach flu this past week. Like pretty much Monday through yesterday was my last recovery day. Having a stomach flu while living in a van that doesn't drive is tough. Did you say monkey pod interior? No, monkey pod, like a type of wood. It's actually the type of wood that this earrings are made out of. It's a velvet kerfuffled steering wheel. What? What does that mean? I feel like I missed a lot of chat. Sorry guys, I'm like scatterbrained right now. Mars said, be careful with the spoon. I seen some papayas with a tiny Molly in it. I love how familiar Mars is with all of my lore. You know all of my videos. I think that's a good plan. Only a few $100 to go visit Mullet Mona. A savings of $5,700 bucks. Good day. Yeah. If I'm not like 100% stoked on the Astro van, I don't know what else I would want to buy. I looked at all the van options on Island, and there's like big ones, you know, like those Ford, the big like white, typical white trucks, not Sprinters, like Ford 350 or some E350, but they're for like $9,000, so I just don't actually have that. But if the Astro van doesn't work out, maybe I'll buy one of those and see if I could talk them down to 6. Yeah, Econoline. I think that is it. Okay, all chats. All chats. Thank you for always reminding me. The van shifter should be able to be fixed easier compared to a damaged transition. Yeah, I'm really hoping that that's what's wrong with the van, is the linkages. And that's honestly a job I could do myself. I'm so burnt on the Volkswagen, there's just no fucking way. I need to get my next van started already, and then I'll be able to revisit the Volkswagen, fix it up. I might honestly, once I'm settled into the Astro van, just get the van towed to a shop, pay the shop fees, and then sell it. So yeah. Bring rainbows to Arizona so I can keep my Mexican food offer. Honestly, I don't think he'd be down to come. He's been working really hard on getting his show off the ground. That's why you guys haven't been seeing him like in the... Oh my gosh! Rodney Wilkins just sent $222. Thank you so much. Dude, you helped me so much. You are one of the top, I would say you're sponsor number 2, which is really high up there. Like, thank you for your support and your endorsements. You guys sending me money like this, like, genuinely helps me, because I'm currently not really like working at a place. I haven't done a shift on the boat in months. So my income is from this, my channels, you know, my videos, and the mooners like Rodney who support me in this way. I really appreciate you. And we're up to 2.1k rubies. I didn't even get to see who else sent rubies. Sorry, I'm like a mess right now. I'm gonna take a second to eat some papaya seeds, because papaya seeds are so healthy for you. Antibacterial, anti-parasitic, antifungal, antioxidant. They taste like shit, but they're so healthy, especially if you chew them. I mean, I shouldn't say they taste like shit. They're just really spicy. Not the best flavor. So I scoop out most of them, but I get in enough. I eat enough of them to get like the health benefits. But that's a big reason why I eat my papayas like this instead of slicing them, because it's hard to get them all out. So you end up eating a good amount. Do you chew passion fruit seeds? Not really. I honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of lilikoi. People hand them to me all the time. I'm just not super into it because it's pretty sour. Which lilikoi and passion fruit are interchangeable terms. I'm hoping that this papaya will heal the little bit of flu that's left in my body. Ooh, lychee's the best. I agree, Michael. I fuck with lychee. I also had some rambutan last week, and like it healed my soul. Mm, mm, mm. I just bit my tongue. Oh, Cessny sent you like 4 gifts. Thank you, David. I wish I could see the gifts you sent me, but I'm on the iPad. I appreciate you, David. David Cessny's the #1 sponsor of the channel. Papaya grows hair on your chest and armpits. No wonder! I was wondering where all of this came from. Good thing I don't have like a hairy chest though. Ah, Chloe Exquisite. If the book value is only around 3,000, offer the book value. The van seller would need to explain why the van is worth $6,000. It's true. Why is it double Kelly Blue Book? I have questions for you, buddy. But I also want your van, so I'm gonna be polite about it. Let's actually look here. At the ad again. And get the details. I can also show you guys the Econo line I was looking at, so you can, you know. Okay, so 2002 Chevy Astrovan LS. Oh, when you guys looked at the Kelly Blue Book, did you look at the LS? Because I'm pretty sure LS basically means it's like a little more souped up. I actually love that it's like goldish at the bottom. Like it's got like that bronzy strip along the bottom. Oh, someone said Mama Raider. What's up? Mama Raiders in the house. Daylight savings time. Yeah, you're not the only one. A lot of mooners got thrown off by the time change too. So this, you know, is how it's looking. And all that the description says, it's very short. It says, very nice 2002 Chevy Astrovan. Many new parts and repairs done. If this ad is still up, it's still available. So, yeah, that's all he said. Many new parts and repairs done. And very nice. So, it makes me wonder what repairs were done. Because if it has had like a lot of stuff, like if it's like freshly restored, I guess I would say. What do you guys think? What if it's just like freshly restored? Why would it need many repairs? See, I don't know. We gotta get the story when I'm there. And I haven't even bothered asking him if I can film because he's already being, I don't know, not very, I don't know. He's not the friendliest over text, but then again, it's hard to tell what people are like over text. So I don't know, guys. I'm really glad that Rainbows is coming with. Let me actually look at the messages between me and him on Facebook Market. Oh, yeah. So I actually had messaged him asking also, yeah, 160,000 miles. Ah. Guys, this is such a hard decision. I'm second guessing. I asked him about the repairs and stuff. And he said, I have all the information you're asking. I think it best you come and check the van out. Then I can go over everything with you. I'm in Haiku. So He wouldn't even tell me what repairs were done over message. He's like, well, just come and I'll tell you. There's definitely some red flags. But I freaking want it, man. Live stream the viewing. That'd be hilarious. I'd have to have you guys in my pocket. Because I'm not just gonna like openly film. But I was thinking of trying to like... I was thinking of trying to like kind of slyly film it. Not show the guy at all. Because I don't want to like invade his privacy. But if I could have like... While I'm test driving it, like if rainbows could just be like, you know, in the passenger seat, just like slyly filming me, I don't think that'd be bad. Heather Ray's in here. What's up? Good morning, Heather Ray. There's a website that gives you history using VIN. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we could look that up right there and then. Like when we're going over the van, he's telling me everything. I'm gonna be like, okay, let's see. Like, can we look up the Carfax on this thing? Say if it is a hoopty, then maybe I could be like, this van's kind of whack. You've been sitting on it for 2 months. I don't think you're gonna get 6K. Take my 5. How does that sound for negotiating? I would like my negotiation coaches. Joseph said yes. I wish I could be live streaming it. I'm not gonna have good service there at all. Yeah, if he has all the info, he could just easily send screenshots of the receipts. You know, you would think. But he's like, no, we'll go over it in person, so whatever. Negotiation tactics passed. Hell yeah. Oh, Joseph and Will are saying 5 is still too much. Zuckerberg by Molly Eichenberger. Eichenberg. Let him know there's no point in seeing the van since you simply don't have what he is asking. I mean, I technically do have the 6 grand. You know, I technically do. So I'm not lying when he said, don't talk to me if you don't have 6 grand. I just don't want to give it all to him. You went, you saw, maybe it's not worth the 6K, you leave and go to Arizona. Exactly, Kevin Mack. That's the plan. Because I just can't keep going on with my not working van. Which, if that's the case, if I go to Arizona because the Astrovan's shit and I just need to go figure shit out for a bit, I will just send the van, have the Volkswagen go to the shop while I'm in Arizona. A good shop. There's one good shop I can think of on island. The shop that replaced my clutch the first time I actually kind of trust. They're just really expensive. But if I don't buy the Astrovan, I have that money. Oh my gosh, we're up to 12,000 rubies. Was it David again? Can chat confirm? Actually, can't see the gifts coming in. Patience is a virtue. If he has it for another 2 weeks and you call him, then your offer will sound a lot better. Oh, Ronan said, yeah, David's been sending gifts. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. W's for David Cessny. Ah, Rodney Wilkins. I've had a lot of GM vehicles. The 4.3 V6 is basically a smaller 5.3 V8, which run forever. Fuck yeah. It is odd that he won't tell me about the repairs, Chloe. It's fucking weird. Ooh, a quote from the mama reader for me to practice. As much as I'd like to give you your asking price, I have to reserve $1,000 for my personal upgrades. Yeah. Honestly though, I do need $1,000 for my personal upgrades because I'm gonna rip it out. I'm gonna gut that motherfucker and then do some new flooring, twin size bed, hanging closet with drawers on the bottom half, and then on the other side, like a nice live edge countertop with a sink, stove, office pull-out desk thing. So yeah, there's that. Buy a moped for living on island. I had a moped and I sold it. It's only, you would think it's good for getting around island, but like if you stick within one town, it's good for getting around. Sorry, I'm like burping up papaya seeds. It's good for getting around like a singular town, whichever town you're currently living in. I've driven my moped across island in multiple directions and it was dangerous AF. It was a feat. Oh gosh. Some people are saying do not buy the Astro. Yeah, Kevin asked, why don't I just hire Rainbows to fix the Volkswagen? Guys, I have leaned on Rainbows for the van projects for the past 3 years, and he's caught a lot of the brunt of every time that the van breaks down. He ends up being the person fixing it most of the time, and he hasn't gotten to focus on his personal projects as much as either of us would have wanted him to be able to. So I just don't want to put that burden on him anymore. He's already fixed it twice in the past 2 weeks, or not fixed it, but like tried to see if that was the issue, replaced something, and no avail. I just don't want to put that weight on him anymore. Even if I was paying, like, he's got his show that he's trying to get off the ground, and I want that to get off the ground for him too. So I don't want either of us to be through the dirt of the Volkswagen. If I don't buy the Astro van, the Volkswagen's getting towed to a shop, and I'll just pay the shop there, whatever the fuck, probably $2,000. And then sell the van for way more than that. So, yeah, what Rodney Wilkins said, fuck that Volkswagen, fuck that Volkswagen. I can't with it anymore. It's just not a good vibe. It's really just, it breaks all the time. It's not reliable. Even if I got the engine fixed, guys, we'll entertain it for a second for the people who think I should get the Volkswagen fixed. We're going to play with the idea of what if I just got the Volkswagen fixed to where it was in perfect working order. It still has a weak ass engine. That tiny little fucking thing. Try and drive it up the mountain one time. There's a road on island called Haleakala Highway that I've drove up in the van twice. The first time I drove up in it was when I had to take it to the shop the first time because we were driving to my birthday party and it couldn't fucking make it. The second time was relatively recently between the 2 Arizona trips, and that's when the oil leak got really fucking bad. Really bad. And now then the van starter stopped working and I went to Arizona again. Like, it's a weak ass engine. I'm over Volkswagens. I am gonna be publicly an anti-Volkswagen person now. Like, there's gonna be a Van on the Moon episode within the next couple months called Leaving the Cult of Volkswagen. Or it's just gonna be titled like, I hate Volkswagen, something. I've been in the cult of Volkswagen for 10 years, guys, and it's just not good. They're not good vehicles. Their engines are weak as fuck. Their plastics are brittle. Like, the whole air-cooled idea, like, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm over it. I'm over it. This is me fed the fuck up. You can't leave. David T, come with me. Let's get out of the cult. Come to your senses, man. Don't buy another one. For anyone who doesn't know, David T, who's the longest running moderator other than people like Mullet Mona, the Mom Raider Rainbows, like people in my real life, had a Volkswagen, had to get rid of it, is trying to buy another one, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it to yourself. You probably would never be able to sell it for as much money as you put into it if you did that. Yeah, I'm already taking a loss. I'm taking a big L on the Volkswagen. Like, thank God that I made money on the internet through the Volkswagen, so that helps balance out the cost a little bit. But like, the amount of money I've dumped into it is never coming back. There's no way. It's like, but that's part of my theory on why I'm going to continue Van on the Moon with a different van and then sell the Volkswagen, because as the channel is still growing, I think that inherently adds value to the Volkswagen, because now it's like a somewhat famous van. So that's why I'm not just trying to pick up and sell it tomorrow. You saved that money on rent. There's also that, but I also was like low-key homeless for almost 2 years now. Yeah, the Volkswagen novelty has worn off. It's so true. It's so true. It was just so cute at first, but then it's not cute anymore. It's not. It's rusty. The sides of the paint are bleached. It's broken. I'll always be grateful for the era. Yeah, like Danger, the Volkswagen era was epic. It was epic. You know, and it brought a lot of entertainment. But I just can't suffer that way anymore. Are Westphalia's good? No, they fucking suck, man. Never again. Never again. Mark my words. If anybody ever hears me say that I'm maybe gonna buy another Volkswagen, smack me. I consent to you smacking me across the fucking face. Time for divorce proceedings. Yeah, I'm getting a divorce. But let me show you. There's other vans for sale that are a little bit more. Like this one, which is $10,000. Hopefully still for sale. Which I don't have. I might need to get like a small loan or something. A 2000, oh wait, no. So this is a 2012 extended. So this would be way more space than my van or the Astro van. This would be the amount of space of my van and the Astro van combined. So I'd have a little studio apartment on wheels. Or there's this 2004. Also extended, I think. Yeah, that one's also extended. Yeah, that van's long AF. I agree. It's so long. It's actually, I looked up the dimensions. It's over 4 feet longer than the Astro van. So that's listed for $9,000, which I think is high for a 2004. But if the Astro van's iffy, then this is my second option. There's a 1998 Astro van for $7,500. Like, what are these people thinking, charging that much? $7,500 for a 1998? This is what's happening on island. Everything is so expensive that people don't have like a concept of money anymore. This one's already kind of built out, but not in a way that I would really like, you know? Like, I would end up redoing it all anyway, so having it built out already is like, meh. That's one thing if like I bought a different van, like I want to build it out myself. Like, my van was already built when I got it because it's a Westfalia, which was cool for getting me started, but I want custom now. In an Astro van, could you sleep across it? Like, would I fit this way? Yes. I would fit pretty much exact. Look and see if there's a cargo Astro van. Yeah, I actually have. There's not many Astro vans listed on island. There's only 3 listed. One of them's a high top, which has a lot of damage. So I'm not even going to show you guys that one. It's cool. It's red, but it's got damage, cosmetic damage that I'm just not willing to look past. And then the 1998, that's even more expensive than the 2002. So the 2002 is the top option, which it also looks the best anyway, having the like bronzy bottom. But yeah, this one, the hood of the Express, I forget what this is called, Ford E350. The hood looks like it has some cosmetic, but like, whatever. The inside's hella fucking long, look at that. I would rip those benches out immediately, redo the floor and stuff. David T wants to see the other Astro van. You know what? Let me just look up Astro van. Maybe they've posted more in this past week. Yeah, people can't buy houses, so van prices are soaring right now. It's true. I think they're expecting you to haggle. Yeah, I am. I am gonna haggle. Okay. Here's how the red one looks. The high top, I also just don't like it. You know, I just don't really like it. Why is it showing? Okay. See, it doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't. I think high tops are kind of ugly. Yeah, see that? This is why I'm not entertaining this Astro van. I've got like a weird little butterfly right there. Not into it. This one's a bit cheaper. Oh, it's actually a 2005. 2005 for $4,300, but yeah, nope. But you can stand up and yeah, sick bastard. I could stand up and think about how ugly it is. Not worth it. I don't spend a lot of time standing up in my van currently anyway. Like, I have a pop top. I could be standing in my van that I have right now, but I just don't. Like, whenever I'm inside of my van, I pretty much like to be either sitting in my bench or laying in my bed. If I want to be standing up, I just go outside. Molly, if you're going for the older model, would you consider the Express over Astro since the price difference won't be as much? It would be better headspace and it would be longer. Let me actually message. So me and the guy who I've messaged the guy who has the 2004 Econoline. I'm gonna ask him how low would, actually, can you guys help me compose this message? I want to ask him, like, basically I want to know how much he could budge on his price. Because he's asking $9,000. This is the one I'm talking about. So he's asking $9,000. Originally listed, so it says like 11 and then 9. Oh, ask what the best price he can give. That I like. Thank you. Who said that again? Michael. Yeah, thank you, Michael. What's the best price you could give on this? All right, I asked. And now we wait. If I had the extra long, it would be fucking cool. So there is like, there's pros and cons of each of the vans, the Econoline versus the Astro. The Astro van goes with the vibe, like van on the moon, Astro. Plus the dashboard of the Astro van's really cute and I like the bronze down. I just love the Astro van, guys. I just love it. The aesthetic is there. But the Econoline's long. I could be running around in that thing. I'd have to be like stooped down, but I would be running. What's the least amount you'll accept? Ah, the Momerator. I'm working with 5K. Can you work with me? That's a good way to say it too. Seems like you're buying this van later. Guys, I really, really like it. Like, I really like it. Even if it, I'm so just like, I'm a very aesthetic person, as you know, because you've watched me live in a 1981 Volkswagen van again that breaks every month. And I still keep living in it because of the aesthetic. So even if the Astro van has a little bit of issues, I fucking want it, guys. I want it. I can't help myself. Don't send the money until you have keys in hand. Scammers everywhere. Yeah, Timothy's like, just send the money now. No, I still gotta negotiate, man. Still got to negotiate. I would tell him that I can have $5,000 in cash for you right now, or PayPal, or however you got it. Then just sort of leave that in the air and see what he says. Dude, if the Econoline, okay, if the Astro van guys, like, no, 6K or bust, then I can ask the Econoline guy, will you take 5K? And then if he does, then boink, there's my little sign from the universe. Victor Greatner said, I predict by the day's end you're going to be a new owner and we'll be happy for you. I'm hoping that next week's episode is I bought an Astro van, you know? There's a 3500 van for only $700. That's 66,000 miles. Does it work though? Are you talking about on island? Someone said something about opening legs. Can you guys see? My screen cuts off like here. How low can you guys see right now? Mine is like, my hands are halfway through the viewfinder. Have I been mistaken this entire time and my iPad screen actually records more than it shows me? I purposefully crop out my crotch and now I'm wondering if this whole time it shows lower. Well, that's fucking lame. I wish that my iPad would actually show me what was showing. About a foot lower, goddamn. Well, that sucks. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's dangerous. For a live stream, they should the live stream should show me everything that's showing. Yeah, good thing I'm wearing pants. What the hell? What the hell? Alright guys, that's enough of that. We're gonna be finishing the live stream like this. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Scott Hess, but we're not rolling like that. How about there? There's good. Oh gosh. This whole live streaming thing is a pretty crazy experience. Couldn't see anything? Good. Well, I'll keep that in mind. You know, I think it's because the aspect ratio of the iPad, I think, is like slightly wider and shorter than an iPhone. So yeah, damn. What happened to your pop-up lives? Shit's been too crazy for that. Shit's been so just whack. Like, so much drama. I've been having a lot of drama with both the van and just like other people. So, and I also have to make I only make the videos every week, so that takes time also. So if my van was rolling, I'd be more prone to do another pop-up live, but I have to walk every time I want to do a live stream right now. Rodney said, you can pick any van apart, but if you want it, just make it happen. Things come and go. But I'm saying get the Astro. Amazing poetry by Rodney Wilkins. I agree. Things come and go. Just get the Astro. I really want the Astro van, man. My vision for the build is so beautiful. Honestly, I might hop off the live stream. How long? Oh my gosh, it's already been 75 minutes. Okay, guys. We're gonna start closing up house so I can compose myself and see what's gonna happen today. I might be a new van owner by the end of tonight. Yeah, it is a long time talking. I've talked for way longer. We did a 24-hour stream one time and it was insane. Also, the sun's coming out, so I should probably walk back before it gets too hot. But yeah, I love you all. Thank you for coming to another Saturday premiere. I so appreciate you all bringing the vibes and being on this amazing, crazy journey with me. Make sure to double tap the screen and subscribe. I have 5 YouTube channels, live events every Saturday at 10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. You can turn on notifications for all 5 channels to never miss a premiere because it can happen on any 5 of them. Call me when you're ready to talk. All right, Mama Raider, maybe I'll talk, oh, you're saying for me to write that on the paper. I thought you were telling me to call you. Go check out Sick Bastard's channel. He's been a loyal mooner and mod for a long time. Go help him get his stuff off the ground. I'll see you guys next week. I don't know what next week's video is. It'll either be I bought an Astro van, or it'll be Volkswagen suck, or a combination of the two. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Peace, love, and mooner shit.